Seattle down to San Diego. The middle of the country gets a chance to quiet down a bit, but we'll still have the snowflakes flying all across the Great Lakes. It's also going to be very windy, but you're not alone. It's going to turn blustery as we dry out behind our storm system here across the deep south. So President's Day around Atlanta, Nashville, Memphis, and Birmingham, boy, you are going to need to hang on getting out and about. We'll still have some rain hanging on along the east coastline, especially up towards New England. We're talking rain all the way into southern areas of Maine. Maybe you're going to see icing across the northern portions, but really, it doesn't turn cold enough until Tuesday, and it's behind that system where the Arctic air continues to pull in, so it's going to be quite cold out there. We'll see mostly cloudy skies for your Tuesday across the mid-Atlantic states, heading out around Louisville, Cincinnati, seeing more clouds and sunshine, but sunshine, it will be plentiful across much of the deep south and back out across the southwest. But into the northwest, our next storm system starts to get going, and we're going to see that moisture starting to pick back up here across Washington, Oregon, right on into the northern Rockies. We could see more snow coming in. The Gulf of Mexico moisture starting to get tapped by midweek and into the day on Thursday. A returning chance of showers and thunderstorms here across the mid and lower Mississippi Valley. As we head further north, Missouri and the southern areas of Iowa, it's going to be snow for you, and also seeing more snowflakes back into Chicago. So watching out for a return of that wintry weather, but it doesn't look like it's going to last all that long. In fact, by Friday, that system pulls eastward, and we're going to see it mixing with a little bit of snow and rain across northern Ohio, so Cleveland, Toledo, watching out for that mix on Friday. And across the western U.S., later in the week, that's when conditions go back downhill. Now, as far as temperatures go, it is mild as we head out Sunday here across the southeast. We're talking temperatures in the 70s all the way into the delta of Mississippi, and even some 80s possibly starting to peak up here across southern areas of Georgia. But that cold air is on the way as our storm system heads eastward. The cold air starts to slip southward, and we are going to see temperatures not even getting out of the 40s here across the lower Mississippi Valley. But it's certainly going to be short-lived, so that's the good news. Take a look at those 60s starting to surge northward once again across Oklahoma. Still hanging on to some single digits and teens, and that's mainly across the northern tier into the Great Lakes. And then by Wednesday, it will still be cold here, while much of the deep south gets a chance to warm back up. So certainly some better weather on the way as we head out later next week. Kevin, what about that potential for storms?
Well, we'll talk more about the threat for severe weather heading into the Dallas Metroplex, but still ahead, we'll talk more about the messy weekend you're dealing with from the Panhandle of Texas all the way to the Florida Panhandle. And our severe weather expert joins us next to talk about the stormy weather that's currently in the Lone Star State. Again, watch out in Tarrant County, hell producing thunderstorm moving north.
When you're constipated,